I'm down here at the
Higginbottoms.
talking to my middle son, Bruce, with Father's Day coming up. What do you remember about your dad?
Oh, well, I guess a lot of my earliest memories, of course, when we lived in Sonora, when he was the deputy sheriff, we lived at the jail, and of course, he never carried a gun, didn't have a duty belt on or anything, and I knew when he came home and stuck a .45 in his belt and left, I knew that there was always something going on, just something else to think about, worry about him, and something was going on that he needed to, gather up a gun for. Usually did not turn out to be too bad, but I guess there was always some bad stuff going on back in the 60s.
Well, we were the last family to live in the jail in Sonora. You remember that we'd open the door that looked out into the landing that that you went up the stairs to the jailhouse? Do you remember watching them have fights when you were little?
I don't ever remember seeing anybody have a fight there.
They had lots of fights.
I heard a few things, and hear them hollering and screaming all the time, and wanting this and that, and of course hollering at us out the windows, out the bars from the top.
You were always the favorite of all the prisoners.
Well, Tommy was always mean to me.
I know.
So we were hunting Easter eggs or anything. The prisoners were definitely, favor me. They were the underdog.
Oh.
But yeah, I remember enjoyable times at the jail there. With Daddy and some of the Highway Patrolmen and game wardens and rangers gathering out back and barbecuing or just visiting.
We always had a bunch of men at the house.
Yeah. And I remember he used to take me to the pool hall or the domino hall, and he always took me because I would sit there and not run around, and I wasn't ADD and didn't have to be running around and into everything. And I was kind of made me closer to him, getting back into dominoes and playing with my friends. So.
Yeah. Well, you always did. You were very quiet, and people would brag on you, and of course that made Tommy act even worse. But of course, thank goodness Tommy's a good boy now, and Joe, of course.
He's still the talkative one.
Tommy.
Oh yeah, entertains everybody.
Yeah, he does.
We got all his stories numbered.
So you were older now than Hough was when he died. And when Hough passed away of cancer, you were 17 years old.
Same age as my boys are now.
Yeah, and I know that was very traumatic.
Yeah, it was.
But thank goodness that you had wonderful memories of him.
Yeah, most of my memories are very fond. Very few rough times.
Yeah.
Never had any money. Never went spending money or anything. But heck, we didn't know any difference.
Nobody did in those days.
Yeah.
I don't guess. I didn't know anybody that had any.
Still got to go on a lot of fishing trips and a lot of hunting trips.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your memories, Bruce. Hope you have a good Father's Day.
We hopefully will too.
All right.